Hey there, welcome back to my channel. In today's lecture, we are going to discuss about December 2019 previous year question paper, targeting teaching methods and evaluation. This video will also be uploaded in Hindi language. So subscribe to my channel, click that bell icon so that you are notified whenever I post a Hindi video lecture series. Now, before starting, let me give you one thing that the video series talks about 6th December morning and evening shift. The question we are discussing is of morning shift and evening shift of 6th December. So a lot of students were asking me the question, the syllabus of teaching aptitude. So I will be discussing the teaching aptitude syllabus in this lecture as well. So whichever I have highlighted with red, you have to not miss covering that syllabus. So teaching concept, objectives, levels of teaching, memory, understanding and reflective characteristics and basic requirements, learner characteristics. Predominantly these questions are asked every year in the NTA UGC NET exam. Methods of teaching, again a very important module. And evaluation system, formulative evaluation I have already discussed in my video, so link I will be providing you in the description box. In case if you have not seen that video, just go through it. I have even discussed previous year question paper in that video. So let's get started. First is a match the column. So learning, I have on the one side I have given you the question, and on the other side I have given you the direct answer. So elaborative interrogation answer is answering why fact is true. Practice testing answer is testing yourself on the material you are trying to learn. Self explanation, explaining what a section of a text or an example problem means to you. Interleaved practice, mixing different kinds of problems together when studying. Okay, next question. Which of the following teaching method are contributive to direct learning? So options given are team teaching and lecturing, simulation and role playing, lecture with or without use of audiovisuals, participation in workshop and assignments, MOOCs and heuristics. Now let me tell you what is MOOCs. MOOCs is massive open online course, and heuristics means a problem solving method that gives solution in a limited time. Okay, and next option is interactive presentation. So option B, that is simulation and role playing. Option D, participation in workshop and assignments. Option E, that is massive open online course. And heuristics, I explained you earlier, heuristics means a problem solving method that gives solution in limited time. Next question, the most characteristic feature of an adolescent learner which determines her social and moral development is the. Now, while we were discussing syllabus, I told you learner characteristics is of utmost importance because every year there is one single question which is asked from learner characteristics. Let's see the option. Option number A says tendency to be away from parents. Option B says concern for hero worshipping, for emulating values and standard. Option C says mixing up with peers in the neighborhood. Option D says identity crisis. So answer is option B, concern for hero worshipping, for emulating values and standards. Next question. The emphasis is in memory level teaching is on which of the following? So option A, organization of thoughts and ideas. Option B, seeing of relationship among facts. Option C, systematic presentation to enable quick reproduction. Option D, critical thinking. Option E, mastery of concepts, sequencing of facts. Now, lot of students get confused with the word sequencing. Sequencing means chronology of facts. Option F says segregating one feature from another. Segregating means separating one feature from another. Okay, so option A, that is organization of thoughts and ideas. Option C says systematic presentation to enable quick reproduction. Option E, mastery of concept sequencing of fact is the right answer. Now memory level teaching is again a very important question. Memory level teaching and reflective level teaching is also asked mostly in the exams. Now the question is, classroom interactions are influenced largely by. Now classroom communication is again a very important topic. You need to cover it very briefly. So option given here are student commitment, teacher centric environment, organizational oversight, and solicited interventions. So answer is student commitment. Now again there was a question from performance test. Which of the following is an example of maximum performance test? Number 1 is projective personality test. Option 2 is interest inventory. Option 3 is aptitude test. Option 4 is attitude scale. Answer is aptitude scales. So now we are going to discuss the evening shift. So the first question, now this question one of the student had told me that he had answered it wrong. So I have marked it very important because there are chances that this question might be repeated again. So the compositional skills and creativity in presentation of students can be most effectively evaluated by which of the following tests? The answer is essay type test. Now essay type test, let me tell you guys, it eliminates guessing. That is one important thing, and it helps to measure in-depth knowledge of a student, thereby seeing his creativity level and presentation of student. Okay, so essay type test is the right answer. Now there was again a question wherein in left hand I have written the question, on the right hand I have given you the answer. The question and interview answer is nominal scale of measurement, intelligence and aptitude test, interval scale of measurement, attitude and value test, ordinal scale of measurement, speed and frequency test, ratio scale of measurement. Now, which of the following theories can be applied to classroom communication? Now, in morning shift also we had seen that there was a question from classroom communication, as well as in evening shift we can see that there is a question on classroom communication. So, the option given are theory of social constructivism, second is audience marginalization theory, 3 ritualistic theory, D theory of hegemony. Now answer theory of social constructivism is right. Now again there was a question wherein it is asked that successful educational communication is dependent upon the skills of. Option A says understanding the negative characteristics of audience. Option B says verbal communication and body language. Option C says estimating time for audience impact. Option D says analyzing the audience need. Now this question I will explain you in communication as well, but it is also part of education. I just thought to explain in this as well. So option B and D are the right answers, wherein it says verbal communication and body language, analyzing the audience need. Again there is a question wherein it is asked which of the following factors have been labeled as social competence in influencing learning. Option A says social economic status. Option B says motivation. Option C says intelligence, journal and specific. Option D says emotional well-being. Option E says inability to translate thoughts into action. So answer is option A, B and D, wherein A is socio-economic status, B says motivation, D is emotional well-being. Now there is again a question on teaching characteristics. Which of the following will be considered key teaching behavior belonging to the category of effectiveness? Option A says making ideas clear to learners who may be at different level of understanding. Option B says showing enthusiasm and animation through variation in eye contact, voice and gestures. Option C says using student ideas by acknowledging and summarizing. Option D says probing through general questions and shifting a discussion to some higher thought level. Option E says using meaningful verbal praise to get and keep students effectively participating in the learning process. So option A, B and E is the right answer. So thank you all. We will meet again in the next video series.